Calculating n% to a fraction is given by n divided by 100. Fraction. So here we said that converting percentage to fraction, 80% really means 80% per means per 100. So 80% means 80, and 80 is divided by 100. That's what percent means. So it's 80 over 100. And then we can simplify 80 over 100 by canceling the zeros right here. This 0 cancels this one. And then 2 into 8 goes 4 times. And 2 into 10 goes 5 times. So 80% as a fraction is 4 over 5. Convert 425% to a fraction. So 425% means 425 per 100. So it means 425 over 100. Next, we have to just simplify it. To simplify it, we can divide both of it by 5. Simplify it. 5 into 42 goes 8 times with a remainder of 2. And then 8 into 25 goes 5 times. Then 5 into 100 goes 20 times. But this probably can simplify some more. 5 into 85 goes 17 times. And then 5 into 20, that will go 4 times. So 425% as a fraction is 17 over 4. 175%. 175% means 175 being divided by 100. All right, so every time you're converting percentage to a fraction, you just divide it by 100 and then you simplify. Now 5 into 175, 5 into 17 goes 3 times with remainder 2. 5 into 25 goes 5 times. Then 5 into 100 goes 20 times. But this still can simplify some more. So 5 into 35 goes 7 times. And then 5 into 20 now. 5 into 20 goes 4 times. So 175% as a fraction is 7 over 4. 55%. To convert 55% to fraction, it is 55 over 100. Then we're going to ask ourselves which two number we can use to simplify this. That is 5. 5 into 55 goes 11 times. 5 into 100 goes 20 times. So that is 11 over 20. Easy. Now let's look at this question right here now. Convert 17% to a fraction. Now 17% cannot be simplified because 17 is a prime number. So 17% is just 17 over 100. That's how we convert a percentage to a fraction. All you have to do is you just put the percentage over 100. You divide by 100. That will convert the percentage to a fraction. To convert a fraction to a percentage, we multiply by 100. We multiply the fraction by 100. Let's look at decimal. Now let's look at the opposite way now. Let's look at how do we convert a fraction to percentage. To convert a fraction to percentage, to convert a percentage to fraction, we divide by 100. So to convert a fraction to percent, we multiply by 100. So we ask ourselves 17 over 20 times 100. That is going to be 1700 divided by 20. All right, then 20 into 170, that goes 8 times, and then that leaves 5. So 17 over 20 is 85%. That's how we convert it to a percentage. So 55 over 65, again, you multiply it by 100. So 55 times 100 is 5,500, and this is being divided by 65. It's divided by 65. Then we're going to say, let's do the division now. 5 into all of this, 5 into 5, 1, 5 into 5, 1, 5 into 0, 0, 5 into 0, 0. 13, 15 into 65 leave 13. So now we have 1100 over 13. Now 13 into 1100, 13 into 1100, well 13 into 110 goes 8 times, that becomes 8. 13 into 110 goes 8 times, because we know that. So it's good to write it down, or write it down somewhere on the paper to remember that 13, 8. If you multiply 13 times 8, 8 times 3 is 24. And then carry up the 2, 8 times 1 is 8 plus 2 is 10. That's 104. So this leaves a remainder of 6. This leaves a remainder of 6. Then 13 into 60. 13 into 60. That will go. 13 times 4 is 52. So that will go 4. And how much remainder leave? We know that 13 times 4 is 52. So we get left back with a remainder of 8. So that is 84 and 8 over 13%. That's what we get, 84 and 8 over 13%. Let's look at this one, 128 over 100, and we multiply that by 100 to get it as a percentage. This is now equal to, a short way of doing it now is, as they always tell us, we can do simplification going across. So we could actually simplify from here by saying 5 into 100 goes 20 times, and then 5 into 110, 5 into 110, that goes 22. And then what we can do is simplify again by, we can then say 2 into 22 is 11, and 2 into 20 is 10. So that's what we get. Then we can multiply. Now we can multiply to say 128 times 10 is 1,280, and that is being divided by 11. Now we know that 11 times 11 is 121. So 11 into 128 goes 11 times. 11 into 128 goes 11 times with the remainder 7. Then 11 into 7 goes 6 times. That's 116. 6 times with the remainder 4 over 11. So it's 116 with 4 over 11%. That's that as a percentage. Easy. All right. Now what is 35 over 50? We multiply this again by 100. And we can cancel out by saying 50 into itself goes 1 time. 50 into 100 goes 2 times. Then 35 times 2 is 70. So 35 over 50 is 70%. Easy as that. Nice. Now, how to convert 24 over 40 to percentage? 24 over 40, again, you multiply it by 100. And what you're going to get is, you can say 4 into 24 goes 6 times, 4 into 40 goes 10 times, then 10 into itself goes 1 time, and 10 into 100 goes 10 times. Then 6 times 10 is 60. So that's 60%. Because we know when we multiply across the denominator, 1% times 1 is just 1. So it's 60 over 1, which is 60%. So that's how we convert fractions to percentages. To convert a percentage to a decimal, we first convert it to a fraction and then from a fraction to a decimal. At how to convert a percentage to a decimal. To convert a percentage to a decimal, first we convert it to a fraction. We convert it to a fraction. 80% as a fraction, we said was 80 over 100. So now we need to convert 80 over 100 into 80 over 100 into a decimal. To convert this into a decimal now, we know that is 0.8. And you might say, how is 0.8? Remember from long division, 100 into 80, 100 cannot go into 80. 100 into 80 goes 0 times. Then you put a point. Doing long division, 100 times 0 is 0. Then we subtract. 80 minus 0 is 80. All right. Then we'll put a 0 right here. Bring down a placeholder. 100 into 800 goes 8 times. 100 times 8, 800. All right. So that's what we would do with the long division method. This is a long division method. So 425%. To convert this one to a decimal, first we convert it to a fraction. It is 425 divided by 100. Now then you ask yourself, what is 425 divided by 100? That is 4.25. 4.25. Converting this to a decimal, first again we convert it to a fraction. So it's going to be 175 divided by 100. Now 175 divided by 100 is 1.75. 55% as a decimal. 55% as a fraction is 55 over 100. Now what is 55 divided by 100? That is 0.55. And that's how we convert percentage to decimal. Finally, 17% as a decimal, that is 17 divided by 100. But what is 17 divided by 100? That is equal to 0.17. That's it. Nice and easy, soft. That's how we convert percentages to decimal. To convert percentage to decimal, you convert it to fraction first, and then from fraction.